Two, one.
Hey guys, my name is Lane. Today we're doing the informative speech. I got my 5 audience members. I got my girlfriend Cam, and then my brother and sister on the phone there. I got my stepdad Brian, my mom Kathy, and then my little niece Savannah. Like I said, today we're doing the informative speech. My topic I chose was the AFL-NFL merger. So we're gonna go ahead and get started in that. With millions of people watching any given Sunday, any Sunday there's a football game on, the NFL has grown into one of the biggest corporations known to man, one of the biggest sports in history. In this speech, I will be covering what happened in the merger, the background information of it, why it's important, and the lasting effects. So on August 20th, 1920, a group of pro football team owners met in Ohio. The result of that meeting was they formed the National Football League, and Jim Thorpe was the first commissioner of that league. It had about 10 teams in it. The AFL was founded in 1959 by Lamar Hunt. He wanted to bring a team to Texas, his home state. The NFL shut him down on it a couple times. So he eventually decided to create his team there and start a whole organization around him. And so he formed the AFL. In the early days, the AFL had 7 teams, and the first commissioner of that was a guy named Joe Foss. He was a World War II Marine fighter, ace, and South Dakota governor. All right. One main reason why the two leagues merged was because they were fighting over players and talents for the league. The NFL, at the start of it, they had more money because they've been around longer, so they were able to afford to get more players every time. Until the AFL, they got a big contract from NBC to have the rights to their games, and so that kind of evened the playing field when it came to money, so they were able to sign more players. Then eventually the general manager of the NFL's Cowboys, they set a meeting with Hunt in 1966, and within months and many discussions, they decided to lay the groundwork for a merger. And on June 8th of 1966, the two leagues announced the merge, and they were going to hold a draft the following year, and then the schedule would end up combining to make one continuous schedule, the 1970 season. Okay, the outcome of the merger, as many people know, some people celebrate it as basically a holiday, is Super Bowl Sunday. At the time of the merger, it was only called the AFL-NFL World Championship, and the first 2 teams to go was from the AFL side was Kansas City, from the NFL side it was Green Bay. Green Bay ended up smacking Kansas City with 35-10, and they won the game, and it was in 1967. NFL today has 32 teams across 22 states. We have a team here in Tennessee Titans. They're in Nashville. The NFL brings in about $15 billion a year. That's just based off of TV rights and deals, sponsorships, ticket sales, merchandise, and like just concessions at the games. So all in all, the NFL is very, very popular with billions of dollars in revenue every year. And it's just going to keep growing from there. Commissioner Roger Goodell said he wants to have about $25 billion in revenue by 2027. And it's going to grow from years and years from that mark on. And none of that would have been possible without the NFL-AFL merger. Thank you guys. That was my informative speech about the NFL-AFL merger.